for center. My name is Sue Stella. I'm going to lead you through some things on your hands and knees. So the first thing you want to do is remove all of your props. Being on our hands and knees isn't comfortable for everybody, so take a blanket and open it so it's wide enough to fit across your mat. And then place your knees on the blanket. If you feel like you need more padding, feel free to double the blanket for yourself. So the first thing we're going to get is into the correct posture here. So take your fingertips, hands are right underneath the shoulder. Fingertips are spread wide. Put your weight into the index finger and thumb side of your hand. Feel the weight be evenly distributed across all of the knuckles. You want your eyes staring down at the mat, maybe an inch in front of your fingers. Elbows are straight but not locked, so straight but not locked. Shoulders are broad across the collarbone, slightly coming in towards each other on the back, but engaging through the rib cage. Now let's find our knees. Knees should be directly under the hips. Take your belly button and slightly pull it towards your thighs as you take your tailbone down towards your heels. This is neutral alignment. This is your spine when it's straight, with the gentle curves that are natural to it. So now we're going to go through the 6 motions of the spine. Inhale, elongate. And on your exhale, tuck your chin and tuck your tailbone, going into a mad cat position. Exhale as you broaden across the collarbones and come back to neutral. Inhale, elongate, and exhale as you allow your tailbone to go out towards the back wall. Your heart goes towards the front wall. The shoulder blades pull away from the ears, and you round your back into an arch. Inhale and exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, round up into your mad cat as though you're pushing away the floor, separating the shoulder blades and tucking the tailbone. Inhale as you reverse position, broadening across the collarbone, sternum goes towards the front of the room, tailbone towards the back wall. Put some pressure onto the shoelace side of your foot, keeping those feet down. And let's do that one more time. Exhale as you round up into your mad cat. And inhale as you sag down into your cow. Open across the collarbones, tailbone towards the middle. Inhale back to center, find neutral spine. Take your hips back towards your feet. Spread your knees wide and shake out your wrists and arms. If this position is not comfortable for you, feel free to shake them out in high kneel. No problem. Okay, back into tabletop. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Weight is into the first finger and thumb side of the hand. Weight evenly distributed between the knuckles. Elbows are straight, so they're not here. They're straight, but they're not locked down. Shoulders are away from the from the ears, broaden across the collarbones. This time we're going to inhale, elongate, and take your hips to one side, and then look for your hips with your head so that you're stretching the opposite side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hips to the other side, look over your shoulder. You should feel the stretch right down the opposite side of the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look over your shoulder, take your tailbone off to the side. This is called wag the dog, wag your tail. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Shake out your wrists if you need to. Inhale, take one hand to the back side of your hips. Inhale, open that shoulder towards the ceiling and look up towards the ceiling if it's available to you. So if you need to keep your head down, that's perfectly okay. We're just getting a gentle twist through the spine while the spine is nice and long. Inhale back to center. Bring your hand back onto the floor. Place the weight into that hand as you take the other hand behind your back. Roll the shoulder open towards the ceiling. If it's available to you, you can turn your neck to look at the ceiling. If not, you can look straight at the wall or even down to your other hand. All about what's available to you. Inhale back to center. Let's try that one more time. Right hand behind your back. Open the shoulder. Look towards the ceiling or not, your choice. Exhale, hug back to center. Inhale, hand behind your back, opening towards the opposite side. And inhale, back to center. So now let's put all those moves together. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, tuck your chin around your back, tuck your tailbone into your mad cat. Exhale as you pull your shoulders away from your ears, broaden across the collarbone. Look forward as your tailbone goes towards the back wall. Inhale back to center. Exhale, look over one shoulder as you bring your hip over, stretching the side body. Back to center. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring your hand behind your back. Inhale, your shoulder opens, and then twisting up, looking towards the ceiling, straight ahead, or down to the floor, as is appropriate for your neck. Back to center. Switch sides, hand comes behind the back, open the shoulder, up towards the ceiling, looking at either the ceiling, the wall, or the floor, as is appropriate for your body. One more time. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, tuck the chin and the tailbone, round up into your mad cat, separating the shoulder blades, pushing into the floor. And inhale as you open across the collarbone, shoulders away from your ears, tailbone towards the back wall. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take your hips off to one side and look over the same side shoulder as you stretch the opposite side body. Back to center. Exhale, other side. Tailbone goes off to one side, looking over the shoulder, feeling a stretch through the side body. Back to center. Bring one hand behind your back. Open the shoulder towards the ceiling. And then lift up as it's available to you and look at the ceiling, the forward, or down to the floor. Exhale, release. Inhale, the other arm comes behind your back. Roll the shoulder up towards the ceiling as you look to the ceiling, to the wall, or to the floor as is appropriate for your body. And release. And back into child's pose. Shake out your wrists, and we'll get ready.